Hello everyone, hope you're doing well. In this video, I'm going to talk about what is FAPI 1.0 and 1.2, right? So what is FAPI and what are the different use cases and adoption of this one, right? So let's talk about it. So what is FAPI, right? So FAPI is something which is stands for financial grade API security profile, right? So this has been used and has many use cases and adoption in different industries. And it's a highly secured protocol profile, which is sitting on top of OAuth profiles, right? Which is basically designed for providing a specific implementation guidelines for security and interoperability on top of OAuth and OpenID Connect, right? So this is the protocol which is on the higher layer of security on OAuth and OpenID Connect, right? And there are two versions to it as well. So as I said, it's a financial grade API security profile, which is also called as FAPI 1.0 and FAPI 1.2, right? So FAPI 1.0 is going to be the one which is going to heavily be used across the different industries. And I'm going to talk about each of those as well, right? So it is something definitely been used across the financial industries as it's a FAPI. And as I said, FAPI or financial grade API security profile, right? So it's majorly been used for financial banking, insurance, and banking with brokerage services or service providers, right? To exchange the data between one system to the third party providers. And if you know, and if you have worked in the financial industry or financial domain, definitely would, you might have an idea about this, or you might have seen this being implemented across as well, right? So what is the puppy or how this protocol is going to be used, right? So it's a standalone protocol is being used for security profiles, which are built on existing protocols like OAuth 2.0 and OpenID Connect, right? And the purpose of this is to protect APIs with a higher level of security than the standard OAuth as well as OpenID Connects, right? So this is going to be a standard on the OAuth as well as OpenID Connect, and it's making suitable for financial services and other sensitive informations or applications that is being used and shared across with internal, external, or third-party services and applications, right? So there are certain components which has FAPI 1.0 consist. There are two parts. One is with a baseline one and another is advanced one, right? So baseline provides security profile for the APIs with the moderate inherent risk levels, which can accept. But on the advanced level, which has additional security features, which like non-reputational and sender constraint access tokens for higher security and needs so that we can protect that as well, right? And then how it works as it is providing enhanced security, interoperability, and implementation as well. So on the enhanced security, it has enhanced the security with OAuth by specifying stricter requirements for authorization and token handling over the application and interaction between systems by using the OAuth exchange tokens, right? And then interoperability, it ensures the APIs, they can be securely interact with each other across the different systems and platforms, be it internal, external, and third-party systems, right? So for example, when we have a platform built for insurance, right? And that insurance system has a capability and interoperability with the different and third-party solutions and third-party platforms altogether, right? And to make that connection safe and secure and provide a stronger security than the usual platforms and protocols, it is going to be leveraged with a FAPI protocol or FAPI 1.0, right? And on the implementation side, definitely organizations can implement FAPI 1.0 by following guidelines provided by the profiles, as well as it is going to be secure alternatives to practice on this screen scrapping. That's one of the example for this, right? And then what are the real-time applications for this one? Real-time applications includes open banking, which is the FAPI 1.0, which is a critical or crucial for open banking initiatives and it's going to enable secure and standard API access for financial data sharing between banks and third-party providers, right? So whatever the communication happens between bank and third-party providers, like insurance brokers, as well as the financial advisors, NBFC organizations and platforms, right? Those are also considering and using this one, including payment services, insurance, and healthcare, right? So these are the different domains in the finance insurance domain, right? And they are definitely and making use of this FAPI 1.0 protocol and making those systems and safe and secure at the next level, right? And there is some of the comparison between both 1.0 and 2.0, right? On the security level, 1.0 provides a higher security level than the standard OAuth 2.0 by enforcing stricter constraints or stricter requirements for authorization and token handling. And at the same time, on the non-repudiation, FAPI 1.0 advanced includes features like non-repudiation, standard constraint access tokens, which is not part of standard OAuth 2.0 at all, right? Same at the FAPI 1.0 and OpenID Connect. It has enhanced security, interoperability, right? Both of these capabilities are higher on the FAPI 1.0 and lower at the OpenID Connect at 1 point, right? And there is a bit of difference between FAPI 1.0 and FAPI 2.0, right? Implementation simplicity, right? So on the FAPI 2.0 aims to be simpler than to implement while the maintaining high security standards, and the scope has FAPI 2.0 has a broader scope and incorporates new features, but it is still in development. So it is lacking some of the certifications and test suites. So that's definitely going to be available after all of that test and certifications and everything together, right? So that is the basic difference here, but there is a main difference between adoption as well as flexibility between both of these. So on the OpenID or on the open banking as well as a regulatory compliance side, FAPI 1.0 is going to be highly being used and adopted for various countries and across open banking initiatives, which includes the different countries like UK, Australia, Brazil, and many more, right? So it is not specific to one country, but across the globe is being heavily used. Also on the regulatory compliance, while FAPI itself is not the tried to a specific regulations, it helps organizations to comply with various regulatory requirements by providing security frameworks for or secure frameworks for the APIs and interactions, right? So whatever the interactions happening between systems, be it API interactions, one-to-one or internal or external or third-party systems, that's going to make sure the app or APIs are secure. And on the flexibility, definitely there is flexibility between both, including interoperability and security standards. So both FAPI 1.0 and 2.0 are designed for ensure interoperability across different systems and platforms and making them suitable for interactions or international use cases as well. And on the standard securities, FAPI 2.0 is aimed for simplifying my implementations while maintaining high security standards and making the adaptable to different regulatory environments, right? So this is how it is going to make sure use of both and make the use of completely high level of security between both of the platforms and systems together, right? So yep, these are the different protocols, and that's what I wanted to talk you. And there are certain implementation step as well. If in case, let's say, I have to take an example of implementation between any of the identity platforms. Let's say take an example of Enter ID as an identity platform, right? So we can definitely go ahead and implement FAPI. And to implement that, we need to register an applications and then create the application authentication with either OAuth 2.0 or OpenID Connect. And then we should be able to use it appropriately with the respective applications, be it finance or be it insurance, be it healthcare or banking applications or whatever it is, it's going to be possible with that as well, right? So there is a definitely a guideline for the same, and we can integrate with that specific identity solutions as well, right? And also we can support, or this application can support SAML 2.0 as well for SSO and other activities to protect the identities and sign-in activities, right? So yeah, that is all I wanted to talk about this FAPI 1.2 and 1.0 and 2.0, right? And this is going to be something which has so many use cases and adoption areas in the different domains, as I said, banking, finance, insurance, and brokerage, right? So yeah, that's all for this video. Let me know if you have used this or seen this in any of the use cases, different requirements, and let me know if you have any questions, anything that you wanted to ask and understand more on this, and I would be happy to answer those questions. Also, like this video so that people can see it around you and who are in contact with you. Also, share this video with people across your connections, friends, and circles so that they can also learn and understand. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel as well so that you can get to know new videos when those are available and uploaded to the channel, right? So that's all. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.